Hey guys, welcome to BLONITY. First, my little disclaimer, this is not financial advice, my own opinion and estimates. My estimates could be completely wrong. Don't trust, always verify, understand the numbers, be aware of scammers, and you know the best how to invest your money. Please be aware that I'm invested in Mara, Riot, Hive, Argo, Bitfarms, Hut, KR1, DMG, DigiHost, any tokens.com and Luxfolio. Let's jump right into it. Okay guys, so this week no minor comparison, there are no big changes right now. The performers are continuing to performers, there's still some laggers, and let's talk about all these guys today. But first let's take a look on the Bitcoin chart here, Bitcoin price. We are still caught in this channel here between 58,000, that looks like a huge support, the 60,000 here, so let's zoom a little bit in here. We have here multiple touches on the 60,000 level here, so that looks also like a strong support now. And we have this bull flag forming here since 2 weeks or so. And Bitcoin is right now trying to break out here, to make a move here to the upside. And the target for this bull flag here, if this is valid, you know I'm not a trader, but the target would be at above 80,000 US dollars. So that would be nice. Let's see whether this happens or not. Bitcoin dominance is not strong right now, to be honest. We are dropping here, so we were not able to make this breakout here above the 48 percentage here. So we're continuing to go down because altcoins are very strong, especially Ethereum. But also Polkadot, for example, right now here with 14% up today. That hurts the Bitcoin dominance. What I want to see is a strong Bitcoin dominance here for a healthy bull run. Because when altcoins are rising too crazy, we are very close to the bubble burst, in my opinion. And it's very good that Bitcoin rises first, makes a huge move, then the altcoins follow, and then the bubble bursts, and then we start again. That's how it should work. We will see how this plays out. Again, I want to see a stronger Bitcoin dominance here to be confident that we are moving a lot higher here. Okay, so let's talk about the miners here. So we have Riot Blockchain, which is really not performing well since months now. We had this incredible rise here in early this year, like we had for all these other mining stocks, but Riot was really incredible. We have a vertical move here from 28, where we are now here, to 84 or something like this, or 80 US dollars here. And since then, it's only going down. But we have a little breakout here out of this long-term resistance here. And we're retesting it here right now. So what I hope now that Riot can also start the engines here and follow, because Riot, I mean, fundamentally, they're building a 700 megawatt facility in Texas. They mined 406 Bitcoin in the last month in September. That was more than Mara. It was the same number like Hive. So Hive mined less Bitcoin, but also Ethereum. And with the Bitcoin equivalents and Bitcoins, Hive had like 407, Riot had 406. So huge numbers here. They have a huge facility. They will be bigger. They have a hosting business and so on. But on the other side, they have this 600 million ATM where they're maybe selling shares right now or not. No one knows, but this hurts the stock price for sure. Let's see where Riot goes. I increased my position today, sold a little bit of one of the other miners and increased my Riot position because in my opinion they are very undervalued. Then we have Mara. Mara is they're making a new all-time high. Maybe they have it already. Not 100% sure here, but it's at the highs here. So let's say they're making a new all-time high right now. So that's an incredible success here for all the Mara investors. I'm not that big in Mara. Of course, I'm regretting this a little bit. But some of my other miners performed also very well. So I'm okay with this. And the good thing is a friend of mine asked me 2 months ago or so, which miner should I invest? And I was thinking about, and I said, okay, maybe I don't give him one of these undervalued guys. Let's give him the biggest one with with a good track record, with yeah, let's call it a safe haven or something like this. And yeah, I'm happy that I said Mara and not another stock which not performed, because it's always very difficult to pick one miner. Yeah, because you never know. I mean, if I have said Riot, because at that time it was also very undervalued, yeah, then the performance would have been like 0 or negative. So Mara, great performance here, and yeah, they will soon have a new all-time high, and maybe they will continue with this. Maybe you can see also a small handle here, like a cup and handle, but I'm not sure about this. Then we have Hut 8, huge performance here since the summer. Let's measure here the rise since the Nasdaq uplisting. It's up now, yeah, 300% approximately. We have this cup and handle pattern here, cup, handle, and then the breakout here. And yeah, the target, the short-term target should be at 24 Canadian dollars here or so. Let's see. I mean, it's on track right now, and that looks very nice. Also 14 US dollars. Some people said, okay, 100 US dollar is the target for HUD. I think this is possible if Bitcoin goes above 200,000 US dollars. I think that's possible for HUD definitely. So Bitcoin should go like 3x and HUD like 8-9x. Because when I look at the performance at the end of last year until February, the best miners outperformed Bitcoin like 3x. So Riot, Mara, Argo at that time, also Bitfarms, for example. Yeah, they were here at 30 cents here, then they were here at 9. So that was like 5x or so. And yeah, right now they're not doing this, these miners. They're underperforming Bitcoin. But that's also what I said very early, that I expect a 2 to 3x rise, increase compared to Bitcoin. But on the downside, we have also a 2 to 3x to the downside. And right now, some of these mining stocks are still caught in this. They haven't breathed any air, let's say. They're still on this downside, so they have to reach a level when they start to outperform Bitcoin again, and they're still below. I think you know these candidates. We will talk about them too. I think Hive is right now at the point of to go from this downside to the upside. I'm very bullish on Hive because the last financials were great. The next one, I think Q3 should be huge. I think they will be close to 50 million US dollars in revenue in Q3. Q4 should be even better. They have 1.2 exahash Bitcoin mining. They will be at 2 exahash at the end of the year, hopefully. And Q1, at the end of Q1, they will be at 3 exahash. They also increased the Ethereum mining, which is still very profitable. Despite all these stories, Ethereum mining will end and so on. Yes, the London hard fork hurts the Bitcoin, the Ethereum miners right now, but it's still very, very profitable, and it will be until they move to proof of stake, and this could take some time, of course. So Hive for me looks ready to make a huge move here. Same here with Bitfarms. They're lagging since a while now. They also have this 500 million ATM, and I see a lot of people that say, oh, Bitfarms will never perform. Please don't forget where they were exactly 1 year ago. And then judge again. Also, the chart to me looks not bad. I mean, they have not this huge drop like the other ones. It's a steady increase here. Okay, we need now a new high. I think there's something like a triangle here, so maybe we'll go still a little bit sideways until we break out, hopefully to the upside. Yeah, then we have Argo Blockchain, or ARBK. Yes, I mean, that was not a successful IPO. We all know this. I'm big invested in Argo because I really like this company. We were screwed a little bit as long-term investors because of this $1.50 IPO price at that time. But yeah, what can you do? What I did, I was buying the dip here. I was buying here. I was buying here. I was also buying somewhere here. yeah, so but now it's really time for Argo to make a move. We touched here the support line here again. So I made this prediction at that time here for the IPO. When I made this, it was here or so. So we followed perfectly. Then the IPO was a huge disappointment here, and now we're here. So I really hope we can catch up here, because otherwise this thing here will hunt me forever. Let's see. Okay, so we have Core Scientific here, or XPDI. The merger hasn't happened, so I'm not sure what's happening with the merger. That's why I'm waiting to buy. So the chart looks crazy, but it's an increase from 10 USD to 12.7 USD. So it's a nice increase. Of course, we have Any or Sphere 3D here right now looks also strong. Maybe they're ready for the next move. Let's see. Yeah, we had a short squeeze here at Bit Digital. Very nice move. And today consolidating here. They want to go into the US and yeah, increase their presence in US. I think that's important to move completely out of China. Yeah, then we have Greenwich. Not buying this stock right now, but yeah, it seems like here at 20 USD. Yeah, there was also a big short squeeze happening here last week. So maybe this is a bottom, who knows? I'm not sure about it. CleanSpark is performing really well. I'm not invested so far in this company, regretting this a little bit, because we have also a 100% rise here in the last few weeks. So yeah, they were at that time here very cheap, to be honest, in terms of hash rate. And so I was not buying at that time because I checked the financials, and yeah, there was no number which was positive, but it seems like no one cares about this right now. Maybe the last financials are better. I have to check again. And yeah, the stock is rising. So it seems like investors like it. Maybe I will give it a second chance and look deeper into it. And yeah, maybe I'll make a buy. But the thing is, I cannot buy all these stocks. I mean, also my budget is limited. I have no cash flow right now. So I'm living from trading, living from investing, and so on. And yeah, so it's difficult to buy all these guys. One of the biggest disappointments here for me right now is DMG Blockchain. They're really not moving. We're right now at this support line here, trend line. So it's now time to make a move up here. They installed 300 petahash, which is nice. They also have the revenue now from the mining pool, where Mara is mining with like 3 exahash or so. So that should be 300,000 a month. So approximately $1 million a quarter from this revenue. Then they have their mining revenue, which is more than 100,000 a day right now. That's gonna be like 10 million. So let's say 10 million in revenue for a quarter. So that's a huge increase. I mean, that time here, I mean, they had a 50x move here, 5,000% move here from 10 Canadian dollar cents to 5 Canadian dollar here. That was huge. At that time, they were a lot less strong fundamentally. They were burning a lot of cash then. They had no real mining fleet at that time. They had no mining pool operations. Also, the software business was not running at that time. And they had debt, and so on and so on. Yeah, right now we have a mining fleet, a no mining fleet. We have a disclosed hash rate of more than 700 petahash. We have these mining pool operations there for Mara, and hopefully soon for Terra Pool, which is Argo the owner. And so on. We have, they are vertical integrated. They have a lot of investment in different companies. I think that people are curious about these investments, and me too. It would be good to get more details about this, and hopefully the financials will be better. This time Q3 is maybe not that good because the mining fleet was arriving later or late in Q3. So I expect Q4 to be really the turnaround in the financials, and also hopefully for the stock price. Again, we have seen here a 50x increase. What I'm betting right now with DMG is something like this happening again if Bitcoin makes a huge move. And the stock is so cheap, so I'm steadily increasing. Of course, I have to sell other shares for this. And yeah, with the hope that it finally will turn around, because fundamentally, also in my model and BMXI and so on, they are strong right now, or undervalued, let's say. Then we have DigiHost, also strong fundamentally right now, because they're increasing their hash rate. They received new miners. They are now at 300 petahash. And it seems like they're replacing their old miners in their existing facility. I think they have something like 18 or 20 megawatts or so. I think they can go to 500 petahash, which they say here, with this capacity, with like 5 terahash per kilowatt. So that would work. But then I think they need this expansion there in their new gas-fired power plant they acquired. Because they're receiving a lot of miners here, 6,000. So I think they will deploy them in their old facility and unplug the old S9s, and will wait for to be installed in the new gas-fired power plant in Tonawanda there. I hope that everything is working, that everything is approved there, and they really can go now full throttle speed ahead or so. So I think, these were good news. Also, we had this share consolidation backwards, 3-to-1. My broker was not able to convert it so far, so I cannot trade it right now. So I don't care about this, because I think they will figure it out after a few days. But I mean, that's crazy how inefficient this system is when it needs days to be converted and so on. So let's see what DigiHost is doing. Then we have Luxfolio, very nice micro small cap miner, and they're moving up, only up. So they're now consolidating. They have more than 100 petahash, as I'm aware of. So maybe they're ready for a next move up here. Let's see. We have Care1. Care1 also fundamentally a great company, but they're right now not able to leverage their great experience and the great numbers and everything great fundamentally. But they really need to do more investor relations. They need another exchange. They should apply for NASDAQ and so on. That's very important. I think finally this stock will make a huge move here and will break out if the altcoins follow Bitcoin. But I think they have so much potential. They could be a lot higher right now. I mean, their stock price is always trading below the NAV, and I don't think this should be like this. Tokens.com is making great moves right now. I did an interview with Andrew Kigel somewhere in early May, I think. Yeah, that was at that time here. Then we dropped, I think, May 7th here. We dropped huge. And we're now having new all-time highs here. Maybe it's right now a little bit overextended here. The RSI on the daily is above 80. Last time we were there, it dropped. Also, it looks like we could form here a bearish divergence here on the top. Let's see. Maybe it moves higher again. Who knows? But it's such a great performance here of this stock in such a short period of time. Same here with DeFi technologies. Like Tokens.com, I analyzed this company a few months ago, and I said it's an interesting company. And I mean, they outperformed all the mining stocks from the low here. I mean, they was dropping like crazy, but it's more than 500% up here from the low on July 20th. That's an incredible performance. I'm not invested in this company. That's a little bit sad. I missed this one, but again, my budget is limited. But the good thing is I'm invested indirectly into this company because, as I'm aware of, Hive Blockchain owns 10 million shares of DeFi. And that should help Hive Blockchain right now. Okay, so the exchange stocks, the crypto exchange stocks, they're not doing well right now. The only one which is performing now nice is Coinbase. They're moving up, and they maybe finally will hit here the IPO price here in the upcoming weeks. Voyager also made a move here, something like a short squeeze. That looks not so bad, but still very low. Banxa also looks here ready to pop. They are fundamentally very strong. Also, they have very good financials. Or yeah, they're still not profitable, but when you look at the revenue side and so on, they're in crazy growth mode right now, and I think they will soon be profitable, or they could be profitable. Yeah, big digital assets also from a rising star falling here, was falling like crazy, but it seems like we're forming also a bottom here, also a nice move up here. So maybe they finally have the turnaround. Yeah, and there are a lot of other stocks here. Galaxy Digital did very well in the last few days here. They made a huge move here. Yeah, and a few others. So I cannot talk about all of these guys. I'm talking already 20 minutes. So let's talk about the hash rate. Hash rate is right now at 154 exahash. That's on the hourly base here. When we go to the 1 year, we can see that the moving averages are about 150 exahash, 160 exahash right now, somewhere here. Also, the difficulty is rising, of course, because hash rate is rising. So the whole China exodus is now swallowed by the mining market. All this hash rate is replaced, so it's relocated into other regions in the world, and the machines are now running. So the last difficulty adjustment was plus 8%. Yeah, let's see where the next one is going to be. Let's check the difficulty adjustment here. Where is it? Maybe look first here on the Google Trends. That's also a very interesting metric, in my opinion. We are right now here. We're so low. No one cares about Bitcoin. Only the Bitcoiners care about Bitcoin. But the FOMO crowd hasn't arrived, and I think that's very good. If the crowd finally arrives, I mean, when they never come in and they all buy Shiba Inu, something like this. Yeah, I think that was the name, Shiba Inu coin, and they will not go to Bitcoin. I mean, that would be bad. And I really think we should start to talk about Satoshis and maybe not about Bitcoin when we talk about price, because when I talk to people, which I don't know very well, but when I talk about crypto with them, they're always saying, yeah, they're not buying Bitcoin. It's too expensive. They're buying, these shit coins because they're so cheap, and they're hoping for a crazy move. And sometimes it happens. Let's see, Doge, Shiba Inu, and so on. There are others. They will pop like crazy. Yeah, because they think, okay, I missed the boat with Bitcoin. I don't think this is true, because yeah, you can also talk about Satoshis, and then you have also these crazy low prices. So I think that is very important in the future if we want to get retail in. But maybe Bitcoin is turning more and more into an institutional thing, where the institutions, they play with Bitcoin and Ether and so on, and retail is focusing on these shitcoins. I hope this will not happen, but it's definitely a possibility. Yeah, keep that always in mind. Maybe we will have institutional FOMO bull run, and that could also lead to a little bit a different bull run. So maybe not the peak in December, so the peak later next year, because it's not retail anymore. It's different. Okay, so I just wanted to show you the difficulty chart here. Where is it? First, mining profitability maybe. So we're now on the third hill, 1, 2, 3. So important now that we make the next move and don't consolidate here lower. That would be great in my opinion. We have the average difficulty here. So peak difficulty was in May. That was huge at that time. Then we had this China exodus, a huge drop, and we're now back above 20 Terra, whatever, in difficulty. And yeah, we're only moving up, but we can see here it's not that fast here anymore. It's slowing down the growth here. Here it was very high, the growth, and now it's slowing down, and I think that's very good for the miners. slow and steady growth. That's very important. Yeah, I mean, Bitcoin right now at 61,500. Plan B's prediction of 63,000 as a floor for Bitcoin closing in October was very accurate. It was not perfect, but he was very close. Yeah, I personally think that the model will not hold in November, this 98,000. I personally expect that we close below, but maybe we close above these 135,000 in December. Let's see how this all plays out. Okay, guys, so I think that's it for today. Thank you very much and see you in the next one. Auf Wiedersehen.